fan super loud. Hi, Immune Cookie. Hi, Ass. What's up? Hi, guys. Belly dance. Hi, Dabs. Oh, wait. Hi. Sorry. That was so emphatic. Hi, how are you? um, it has been long. What? I mean, it's been long, but then I was actually doing the math and like, what, it's March? End of March, mid-March. Like, basically, I was feeling really guilty, and then I was like, wait, let me do the math about this. Oceans, hi. How are you? I want to hear how you guys are. Croatia. It's beautiful there right now, isn't it? I mean, I think it's always beautiful. I really, really want to go to Croatia. I really do. I was looking into it. Jack, hey, what's up, man? I'm live. Yeah. Hi, Alan. I'm really good. I feel like, again, I was like, right, March, but I feel like so much has changed. And yeah, so much has changed, and that's a wonderful thing. And so, yeah, like, anyway, I have like a lot of intentions with lives going forward because of that. Yeah. I know that's super vague. I'm really good. Hi, Alex, you're here. Hey, how are you? Oh, my internet is a little... Your vacation ended today? Oh, that's so great. That's like, honestly, all I seek to do on here. If I can like, just like, kind of bump all of you. If I can be like a shot of cocaine. You know? Like just a little one. Jason, you are one. Where have I been? I've actually, like, I've been all over. I was in Japan. I was there for like 3 weeks. It was amazing. For so many reasons. And then I was back here for a bit, and then I was in LA, and then I was back here, but like not really. And then I was away again, and I like away at a cottage, and now I'm back, but I probably like will be away again soon. So I'm trying to navigate like how to do this while kind of keeping more of like if like the landscape is always changing. Just thinking of getting into live streaming. Yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. You've been reading. What have you been reading, Oceans? Thank you for asking. Thank you. They're going really well. I'm like really close to being done the second draft of my book. Yeah. And so that's really exciting. And then I have another project lined up. I thought maybe I could like balance 2 things at once, but for now it's making more sense to just finish this, move on to the next thing. And I don't want to say too much because it might psych me out. So just know that I have things Please repeat everything I said. What did I say? Just know that, what did I say? About what exactly? It was all good things. I came back, Connor. Yeah. It was Japan. Like, Japan was amazing, but I also want to say, like, you know when a trip just flows so perfectly and there's like bumps along the way, but you kind of like just learn to like let your body go limp, and it just carries you and it just takes care of you. That's like more than anything what Japan left me with. Like, and it wasn't Japan specifically, it was just this like this perfect trip. It was perfect. Oh, that's cool. I love what happens where like you're thinking of something and then yeah, again, I think it works best when I don't say too much. But thanks, God's division. It's very like, that feels weird saying that name. It's very austere. Can I sing Amazing Grace? It just feels a bit like a it feels a bit cheesy to lean into that, to be honest. I'll sing something else maybe. You're a personal balloon artist? Hey Ava, thank you so much. It has been a while. Justin, how are you? How are things going? Is everyone enjoying their summer? Like, what are people up to? I want to know. Like, tell me. No, I haven't been streaming. So I haven't streamed since like March. You didn't miss anything. The Odyssey, that's funny. I was just watching a review about it. And I remember like the first review, I was like, okay. I actually think they're like intentionally making the trailers not look like, just be like super vague and like not that impressive. I love The Odyssey. I love The Odyssey. I really do. And apparently it's really good. And one of the things about Christopher Nolan that I like so love and admire is he doesn't do CGI. Like, he doesn't do special effects. He like really thinks that when it's real, when it's actually happening and they're actually capturing something on film, like the audience feels it. And so how he manages to do that with The Odyssey. And I also don't know like how much is he actually going to include, because like it gets weird, guys. I don't know if you've read it. It gets weird. And it gets like Odysseus isn't a good guy in a lot of ways. Like, he's not sympathetic in a lot of different ways, because it's a journey saga, right? Like, he goes to a lot of different places. He has a lot of different faces in those different places. So I'm curious about it. And originally I was like really, honestly, like confused about Matt Damon playing Odysseus. But then I thought about like his Goodwill Hunting self. Like, he is, I've never met Matt Damon. He is apparently like a very, 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 very intelligent person. So I'm open. I'm really excited to see it. It's winter there, right? So it's cold. How cold does it get there? I'm glad my mom died. Oh, that's cool. I've heard so much about that book. I don't think I should read it. But it's comedy, right? What did you think? You're going to Canada? Whoa, really? No, where are you going? Where are you going? you see Movie Obsession? It's really great. That's funny you bring it up. I was watching clips of it. I don't like horror. I'm probably not going to see it. But it looks like that actress. Sorry, I don't remember her name. It looks like she nailed it. It also looks like it was insanely fun to film, which I think always helps. Did I attend my high school prom or did I stay home? I went. That's all I really have to say. I went. I wore a vintage gown because I originally wanted like I don't like to do anything like standard. It's a problem. It's not. It's great. It's great. But I didn't just like want to wear like a dress off the rack, like a dress that like everyone else would kind of paw through. And I actually wanted to wear, I wanted to wear Valentino Couture. Yeah. And I realized that wasn't exactly in my price range. So I ended up going to like a truly like vintage store, and I got this like 1920s dress that we refitted. So if you're like, I don't know what that question is in reference to, but if you're considering going to your prom, do it your way. It's winter in Australia. Yeah. I probably like, it's probably great. I haven't seen any of the Tom Holland Spider-Mans. I just haven't. I'm not really like a superhero girl. Oh yeah. I went to Toronto. Toronto's fun. People normally go to like Toronto or Montreal or Vancouver, and you get very different feels from each. Prince Edward Island is also gorgeous. It's just small, but it's so beautiful. Never under zero, yeah. So funny. What do you prefer? What season do you prefer? You're in your last year of school. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you like. If you have a choice, so if you're like super outdoorsy and you love hiking, or you love mountains and you don't mind the rain, go to Vancouver. Or even like Victoria. And if you want something more kind of artsy and cool, go to Montreal. Toronto's cool. I don't know. I would go with one of those actually. Oh, Yellowstone. Yeah. Yeah, or like, I don't know. It depends on what you want. Like, Banff is beautiful in Alberta. Mount Rushmore? I've never been. Is it really small budget? Great movie. Okay, don't tell me. Zion. Yes. That's Arizona? Or is it Utah? Yes, I need to go there. Oh. Canmore? Yeah, see, like, it depends on what you think of when you picture Canada and what you want. Like, I'm listing cities, but I think actually when people picture Canada, that's what they're picturing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been to Canmore. You're going to Toronto? Yo, Snarly, what's up? Where are you staying? I want to know. Have you been before? Sorry, I forget where you're from. It's very straightforward, honest, black and white retelling of the Jeanette, the party, personal struggles, and the show business. Yeah, exactly. It's bleak. So like, I just don't want bleak right now. Thanks. um, yeah, but, and I find especially for me, like memoirs, I just like, yeah, I just get under those like, I don't know, the story just like gets under my skin so much. I think you guys would like this book. Yeah, I have plans. So like second draft done. We'll see if it needs a third draft. Probably does, but I don't know. Just one step at a time. I really like it. And that's like, even that fact is really nice because it's been hard for me sometimes to actually like my own work, you know? Like there's this idea that like, I don't know, you're supposed to be like, ugh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. And everyone else thinks you're a genius, but you hate it. And that's just like how the world is supposed to work. And that's how you're supposed to behave in it. But I don't know. I kind of think, what if it was the inverse? Like, what if you like your work, period, and other people can have their opinions, but you like what you make, you know? Yeah, it is Utah. Twice. I love the Grand Canyon. Lives up to the hype. I haven't, like I went down to LA and that was the first time I had been in so long. It really does feel different in America. Like sometimes I'm like, it's pretty much the same when people are asking what Canada is like, and I'm like, we're like America light. But no, it does feel different. I'm using audiphonos. Alan, where are you? What language do you speak? You're not saying I'm going to a show. I live. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, aren't you Canadian? Okay. Where's the show? Oceans, I know, but it's because you're talking about Jeanette McCurdy. I love that you've been reading. I know. You're forgiven. I love you. Vegas, you've never been? What's New Vegas Day? Sorry, that was so like, you've never been. Incy spider tickles? What is that? That would be really funny. Just like singing but it's not the Incy Wincy. It's the Itsy Bitsy. It's burning hot, really. Well, like, Europe. I don't know. Have you, like, Europe is at your fingertips. You should go to Lake Garda. That's where I would go. Lake Garda or Greece. But if you want to, like, get away. I don't know, what's, like, the best in summer? Like, I think Croatia. Like, into the mountains, no? Or, like, by the ocean, by the water. That's why everyone goes to the water. Ooh, you like touristy and cold. You like cold. Interesting. Have you ever been to Iceland? I strongly recommend Iceland. Like, I have never been, but Scandinavia, Canada. I like that you like the cold. That's cool. I don't know. You know, there's like so many like weird, unexplored places, like off the beaten path. Don't go to all the standard ones. Like, go to Patagonia, man. Who's your favorite singers? Who? Oh, you're Mexican. My Spanish is not strong enough. I really want to speak to you in Spanish, but it's not strong enough. ¿Cómo estás? But I actually have been like brushing up on my Spanish. So if you write in Spanish, I might understand it. I'm just too shy to speak it. It's not the Incy Wincy. Don't fight me on this. It's the Itsy Bitsy. I don't... Yeah, it's weird. Connor. The Continental Divide, no. Okay. Cool. I'll look into them. Divne and Meneve? Is that how I pronounce it? That's so cool. People are very kind. Yeah. But it's also like a bit of expectation, you know? Like when you go somewhere, you're always like, oh, I'm on vacation. I was talking to a friend about this. Like, you're like, I'm on vacation. And so you're in a good mood and you're just kind of like expecting things to go well and you're positive and you're excited about everything and that energy is infectious. And then people are like, hey, do you want like, hey, come on in. And you're like, wow, so nice. But it's like, you started this, you know? Hable español. Is it hable? I'm still... Hable español. Sí, señor. Really? Poco. Sí, señor. What is like querido? Is that like darling? Querido? In another game? Oh. I never even thought about that. Well, I guess like knowing what it's like now. Like it was cool to play a villain. I don't know, I'm just thinking space. Space would be really fun because like you just get to create like this world, so something really otherworldly would be fun. Because yeah, for the most part, Far Cry was pretty like real. So space or like fantasy, I think would be really fun. And I don't know what kind of role I don't like playing villains for what it's worth. I really don't. Some people love it. I'm like, I don't want to hurt anyone. So I think it'd be more fun to be like, you know who I'd love to play? I'd love to play like a little fairy sidekick or something. That's what I want. A little like, hey, wait, I can't do it. Hey, hey. You know, like Nivy from like Zelda or something like that. Is that her name? Listen. Mina, you're such a good fan. Thank you, Connor. The least I can tell, you like to go a bit obscure. But yeah, that's why like I wanted to know. Because I have a sneaking suspicion you have very good taste in music and you're very picky. Did Canada get a bad? It's been hot. Not too bad though. It was really hot yesterday. Yeah, I guess so. Europe's been really, really hot. There's a fire in Quebec. Yeah. Well, I guess where I am, it's been hot. But like, it's usually hot in July. Gift card. Yo. I'm your friend. Yes. I was the least threatening villain. I think like whatever. And I realized I was a villain. I was like, oh no. They were like, no, be like and I was like, anyway. But I kind of think that's a good villain. Is the villain doesn't see themselves as a villain. Tinkerbell. Navi. It's not Nibby. Navi. Yeah, that's who I want to play. And that'd be fun. You'd be like, I think that's what was going on yesterday. The light was so crazy. Yeah, I'm just thinking. Do I like writing my book during day or night? You're such a poet. I like writing at night too. Like, I'm gonna write after this. But just because, I don't know, like the longer I've worked on this, the more I actually like enjoy working on this. So I start work like in the afternoon around like 2 on good days. And then I'll like take a few breaks and get in a last chunk at nighttime. Yeah. I don't think time of day matters so much. I think it's more about getting into a rhythm. And you almost like you create the atmosphere through that repetition. So like if you're a morning person and you have created this ritual of like, I make the coffee and then I sit at my desk and like that imbues the space and like that time of day with so much. And that's really like, you're creating that time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like symbiotic, but I like to think of it as like you're creating what that time is, less than like that time is creating you. You get sick of songs pretty fast. I like don't like a song, then I like it, and then I'm like, and then I like it again. And I just like everything. Like I like popular music. I don't know. I think it's good. I like liking things, I think. That's right. I bet it feels like a year. So how's that going, Azzy? Like, yeah, I find like when life really changes, time expands, you know? I need to work on my nappy voice now. Hey, listen. No. Hey, listen. Listen. No, I can't do it. How did they do it? Listen. Listen. I'll work on that. Do I think my book will get its own movie? Yes. I don't know. Like, I do think about that sometimes. I think it's really good. But we'll see. Like, I need to see what other people think about it. Oh, by the way, if anyone here is like a writer or like a beta reader, I don't even fully know what that means, but like if you have any experience editing or like being a reader or giving feedback, let me know, because yeah, I'm trying to figure out like who to send this latest draft to that will give me like some honest, solid feedback, like people that I can trust. So if that is any of you, yeah, like really let me know. Or anyone who's like really familiar with like fantasy genre, fantasy, or even like is it fantasy? I guess it's fantasy, but I think it's kind of different. It's like female fantasy. It's like kind of different than your Lord of the Rings thing. It's kind of more surrealist, a bit more abstract, a bit more like poetic in a way. Eugene, this is a serious question. Well, if like you don't need to fight, you shouldn't fight. Like if it can wait until you can bench that, do that. I don't want to like, if your response to being bullied is to like make yourself strong because then they won't pick on you, that actually is a good instinct if you're like really being called to do that. But what's actually going to happen is like you're going to change your like perception of yourself as a person, and that's going to like no longer make you a target of bullying. So if you want to like go to the gym to do that, do that. But it's really like how you see yourself that's going to make the difference. I hope you're okay. Are you okay? Like there's so much more in that. Sorry. If you want to tell me the specifics. Are you okay? What's his number? What's his name? Yeah, because that's really what you need. Yeah, thanks for asking. So even like as this is going on, I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Like, I don't know if this is like, let me know, like, is this best serving you guys? Is there something specific you want from me? And one of the reasons that I've been away is like, my perspective has changed a lot, and my practices have changed a lot, and therefore like this channel will change a lot. And I do want to share everything with you, but I want it to be like most beneficial. And I don't ever want to be like shoving things. I don't know. I don't ever want to be like forcing things on any of you. Like I really don't. Or assuming that like I know best. I just am like trying to share things from my own experience. I really am. But also know that like, I don't want to say this. I think I want the channel to feel like we're in this together. We're like part of the same wolf pack. And we're like up to really big things. And life is really good for us. And we're moving. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I am curious, like, whether you guys would prefer short form, whether you would even prefer like Q&As, or like more direct. Like, I don't know if this like monologue thing has been working for you, or whether you would prefer some like more specific situations, or like specific feedback, or like and then yeah, like just the idea of like shorts, because I want to get back to like filming content that's not live. So do you prefer shorts, or do you prefer like more long form? Those are my thoughts. You know, like I'm not, like, guys, I'm not making money on this. Like, you know that, right? And I don't actually consider this like my career. So it's just meant to be something that hopefully I can like meet some really amazing people and share what I know and grow and develop with you guys. That's what it's meant to be. Any insight? Okay, you're not, sorry, all the like question marks are making me wonder if you're like playing with me. Any insight? I would ask like, how do you see yourself? Like, that's what I want to know, is like, so it's kind of hard because, okay, there's a bully. And I don't expect you to like turn this around on a dime, but I'm wondering if you see yourself as like, well, evidently you see yourself who like is the victim of bullying, who like people might pick on. So what would it be like for you to just like be at school or be out and about, and you're just like left alone or like you're safe or you're free? What would that be like? And I want you to like start thinking about how you might think of others, how you might think of yourself from that place, how you might think of the world. Like, would it, and it could just literally be like, oh, like I love going to school, or like, you know what, that guy's not so bad, or like, yeah, no matter where I go, I'm fine, or like people don't mess with me, like if that's what you want, or like, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but if you can kind of, if you can like turn off that like, I'm being attacked kind of feeling, if that's what's going on, and kind of diffuse it and like make yourself feel safe and make yourself feel like just more secure in the world, right? He actually will, people will pick up on that. They have to. Pink Pony Club. Yeah. So no. Don't go, but I really thought you'd care. I don't know what you want, Eugene. I answered your question. I can get into it. Sorry, I'm thinking how best to respond to this. I actually think, like, okay, Eugene, Gino, I get that, like, this has got your attention. If you can actually kind of remove yourself from it and, like, calm yourself. And again, I'm really serious, like, find a sense of security, find a sense of strength. Like, think of, like, places in life that you feel strong. And again, like, if going to the gym makes you feel strong, do that. But think of, like, the strong, secure version of yourself. And, like, build like, build that from the ground up. Because ultimately, like, think of this beyond, okay, think of this, like, beyond this specific bully for, like, your entire life. And in that way, like, this person is actually, could be, like, your greatest blessing if he's the one who forces you to find a kind of inner security and inner strength that, like, no one can touch you. That will serve you forever. Forever. But it's not about the fight, and it's not even about him. It's about you. It's about you, like, becoming who you actually want to be, who you actually already are. It's just, like, you're not, like, committing yet. I really mean it. Like, who's that, like, super secure, strong version that's there right now? Chances are you've, like, experienced it once or twice. But even if you can just, like, get angry, if you're, like, in a place of, like, super reaction, if you can, like, get angry and get kind of, like, hey, I don't deserve this treatment. It's not about the fight. It's not about, like, I'm not telling you to pick a fight. I'm not telling you to, like defend yourself if you have to. But there's, like, a sense of, like, hey, I'm allowed to be safe in the world, and I actually am because I say so. So there's a lot of things that's interesting because it's, like, kind of coming up right now. And I don't just want to give, like, I actually want to give things that, like, you guys can act on and it actually makes a difference. Sorry, I'm, like, distracted by something behind me. Like, I get that. Like, I can tell you to, like, embody something different, but from wherever you're standing, that might be really difficult to just, like, do on a dime. So it's okay to kind of inch yourself there. And so much of it is actually just changing your perspective continuously. It's, like, always trying to find, like, something that feels slightly better, something that works slightly more for you, and inching toward that and actually changing. Not, like, forcing a thought, not forcing a perception, not, like, forcing an embodiment, not forcing at all. Actually finding thoughts and, like, feelings that are real as, like, a platform that are real. And from there, you can like scale this wall, you know? So if it was like being bullied, that's why it's like, okay, it might be as simple as like, is this happening all the time? Actually, like, is this happening all the time? Maybe it's thinking about the person differently. Maybe it's thinking little things about yourself differently. Like, actually, you know what? Like, I have pretty good upper body strength. Or actually, I'm pretty handsome. Or like, actually, like, people like me. Actually, like, I have a lot of people at school that like really like me and respect me. Actually, I am protected in these ways. And just like slowly getting there in this way that's like really nice and gentle, and you start to realize like, again, it's just like I don't have to force anything, and ultimately like life is supposed to feel good, and I'm just gonna move in that direction, and I'm gonna trust. A lot of it is like I'm gonna trust feeling better and better and better, as opposed to believing what makes me feel bad. So like on the Japan trip, like some things weren't great. Or not weren't great, it was just like there were some things. But like I was on a trip and I was like, you know what, I just like, I want this to be beautiful. And this is like a once in a lifetime thing. And so whenever something came up, it was just this kind of like, this isn't gonna get in the way. I'm just gonna like take it for what it is, and this is gonna be a funny story. This is gonna be like a funny part of it. I'm just gonna take it all in. Like, I'm not gonna try to like change it or shape it or whatever it is. Like, okay, I don't know how, but this is like part of it. Great. You're like part of the story now, you know, like in the book or whatever. This is like a weird thing, like a weird chapter, but we're gonna go with it. And it ended up like some of the like most uncomfortable things ended up being like my favorite parts of the trip. And so much of it was just like trusting and enjoying myself, actually, and just liking whatever came up, no matter how maybe it seemed on the surface. And there was a part of me that thought like, oh, but is this like settling? Oh, is this like me being like, is this like gonna like hurt me in the end, that I'm just like going with it? And I think like a lot of society tells you to like fight, like fight for what you want. You have to fight for it. Otherwise you're not gonna get it. When actually like you might, like if you really think about like the most beautiful things that have happened to you in life, is it really like I fought for it? Or is it like, oh my God, like it just kind of like came together perfectly? And it was like, I don't know, I was just in a really good place, and I kind of like dropped whatever like discomfort or worry I had about the situation, and it fixed itself. And I know what I want, but I also like, I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush because my life is really, really beautiful and good, and I'm so lucky, and I'm just gonna like continue focusing on all the really good, beautiful things that are here. Because again, I just want to enjoy my life. Again, I just want to like enjoy. I just want to be here, and I want to be present, and I want to be here. I want to be here now, happy now. And so how can I achieve that? And just constantly like, okay, how can I be happy now? Like literally, like, how can I find happiness now? How can I find security and peace and comfort now? And you might not be able to find that exactly, but like, how can I get closer to it? not for like any like altruistic or like, oh, in order to get what I want, like just because like this feels bad and I don't want to feel bad. Like, and I'm going to be that selfish. And I genuinely want to feel better. Like this isn't like fake positivity. That's why it's like, it might not be like amazing, I feel great, but like I genuinely just want to feel a bit better. And it has to actually feel better. You can't cheat it, like, because actually the goal is like the feeling. The goal is actually like like actually enjoying your life. Isn't that actually what you want? To just be like happy and actually like your life, and like yourself, and like your friends, and like your job, and like your books, and like your music. You could be like in the most beautiful place in the world on vacation, and you see this all the time. And people are like in a fight with their spouse. And what are you doing? You made it all the way here and you missed it. So actually, like, that's happening right now. Your life is amazing right now. And like, you can notice that if you want. If you want. It's good to notice that. It's actually more important to notice that. I know that everyone tells you to like notice what's wrong, that that's somehow like, that's what's important. You gotta notice like, you gotta notice the bad. How's that going? Is it like solving all those bad things? And what happens when you get into like better and clearer places? How do I want to describe it? It's like what you don't see when you're in a kind of negative space is like you're limited, like you have tunnel vision, right? And you don't see that when you're there. You don't. It's only when you're outside of it that you go like, oh my God, like I was so limited. Like, what was I thinking? Like, that really made sense to me. But once you're outside of it, completely different things make sense to you. So actually like changing how you perceive things and how things like how you react to things and how you feel in the world like will have such drastic consequences. But it has to like, you might not believe that if you're not there. Because if you're not there, it's like someone who's like, hey, like the view's really pretty up here. And you're like, no, the view's shit. And they're like, no, it's really, really pretty. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And you're like, I don't think, no, I think I know what the view is. You don't know what the view is. I'm gonna put it together in more like, I don't know. I actually want it to be the kind of like din 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 din, like a playlist. Thank you. Yeah, just like whatever feels right to do. So Havik, hi. Sorry. Sorry, I don't have a mod, guys. Okay. And I don't, yeah, like I don't know how much to share about my like personal life, but also I just want to say that like, yeah, how am I going to structure this? I just want to say that it also goes like into people or like work or anything in life. You think that like hating on something is serving you. Is like, yeah, I got your number. And like that's gonna like keep it in its place because I hate it. And somehow it's gonna change, or somehow you're gonna be like protected almost. And I just want to say like, look, if that feels good to do that, okay. But when you're actually honest, like, it sucks. It sucks to hate stuff. It sucks. Like, I don't want to be thinking about things I don't like. And I don't want to be thinking about people's negative traits. And I don't want to be thinking about like, oh, like how I've been wronged, or like how the world is wronged, or I don't want to be thinking about that. And when you actually focus on what feels good and like what you want to see more of, you get that. Like, if I see people as intelligent or thoughtful or brave or whatever it is, if I see that and if I choose actively to see that in them, then I get to have the experience of being with people that are intelligent and brave and capable. Because my perception and my perspective and my experience, my like feeling experience, is my reality. Like, what else do I have? But you don't have to like lie to yourself. I think this is like a really big thing that I want to go over and I want to clarify, is you don't have to lie to yourself and you don't have to force yourself to believe something. It's just not necessary. And to be honest, you want to think of it more like you're building this muscle that will catch when you're thinking a certain way that isn't serving you, and like gently guide it in a more beneficial way. You're just like learning how to steer a ship, and your perspective and your thoughts and your feelings are the ship, okay? And like with a ship, you're not gonna like like, or a car, like you're not gonna be able to, like, you're just not gonna be able to. And to be honest, like, you're gonna capsize and you're gonna be like, fuck this boat. I'm going back. Like, you know, you gently like lean, you take it slow, you take it easy, you actually make it kind of like enjoyable, you make it part of the ride. And you look for things that you honestly do already believe, and you just focus more on those things. And when I say like really, so I really mean like you're not forcing. You're finding things that actually feel true, but feel better and better and better. And you're very soft and you're very gentle with this. You're very gentle with yourself. You're not trying to like pull one over on yourself. You're like learning. You're learning how to gently guide yourself and move through life in like the easiest way possible, the most forgiving, the most like graceful way possible. It's not about muscle. And I think, yeah, if there's like anything I want to do specifically with this channel, moving forward, it's like I think like self-development unfortunately has taken on the flavors of like because it just takes on like whatever like the users and the like whatever we are, it's gonna take on that flavor. And I think it's taken on the flavor of like a lot of self-blame, a lot of self like recrimination, and a lot of effort. a lot of effort, a lot of like, you have to do this. And like, no, you don't have to do this. And it doesn't have to take a long time, and it doesn't have to be hard. And there's nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. You're just learning to appreciate more and more what you already are. What's already there, what's already lined up, what's already given. If you have things you want in life, it's because it's for you. It's because it's possible. It's because it's already real. It's real, okay? It's there. And your job is to like make it natural, make it feel normal, make it feel obvious. So there's no effort in it. And it should be fun getting there, getting to the place that you're like, oh yeah, like, I guess I'm there. Huh, here I am. And it's not like, oh, because if you force it, it's going to feel like you're on a tightrope and you're going to fall off at any second. But if it's just kind of there for you, because you've gently found it in this place that is like actually working with the fact that like you're human and you have beliefs and like you have like senses and you're living in this real world, and you actually work with that, then it'll be so much more stable and so much more like, you just want it to be natural, and you want it to be easy, and you want it to be fun, and you want it to be like, I'm really grateful for like that whole time, and things were happening all along the way. And they will continue to happen. I will continue to realize things. I will continue to like want and reach for. And it's not a bad thing. It's not painful. It's just like, it's my life. And it keeps evolving, and I keep growing and changing with it. That's amazing. You walk to work. Suavek, how's this even possible? It's like, you start slow, man. It's like I said, just like start. I don't know, you need to give me an example, but you have to like start like really, really a big thing. Start liking things and appreciating things, and like really trying to find the things that make you feel good. And they might not be the things that you think, but whatever feels like slightly better to think about, whatever feels slightly better to focus on, just continue to do that bit by bit by bit by bit. And it might be like, oh, I sent a really funny text message today. Like, or it might be like, oh, I look nice in that photo. And like, you just think about like, oh, I looked nice in that photo. As opposed to like, whatever bad shit you normally think about whenever you're like complacent. Or like, what's really going well. Like what's kind of in the periphery of like where you want to get to, that's like already there. And focus on the things that are like already there. And it'll give you footholds. I really mean this. Focus on the good. Focus on the like, and really, really like, kind of take delight in the good. Like more than society would think acceptable. Like I told a really funny joke. And just like, you're allowed to like think about that as much as you want if it makes you feel good. And you're allowed to feel good as much as you want. If like you have something around like, again, like being stronger, like think about how strong you actually are. Like all adults, okay, I know this because I hang out with toddlers, because of my niece and nephew. I did not know this, but like all adults are pretty strong. Like they can't use the bug spray because their fingers aren't developed enough. their finger muscles are not developed enough to push that thing on the bug spray. And yours just are, and you take it for granted. You have strong little fingers. You have very strong fingers. You have a strong heart. You have strong lungs. You have strong teeth and molars. You have like strong feelings. Like, and just focus on that until you start to feel strong. And it's all true, right? So that feeling is justified. And it'll grow. Like, just develop momentum in the areas that you want. And the areas that are going really well, use those. Use those as vantage points. Home is suffocating. So, like, you can absolutely travel the world. I guess, like, gods, I feel like, I don't know, what should I call you, like, GD? Is there any part of being at home that feels good? Like, you're gonna travel. You're gonna travel. You are. But in the meantime, like, you live where you live, and I want you to like your life right now. Not then. I want you to like it right now. I want that for you. So is there any part of home that you like? Might be like the shower. Like, I don't know. Might be like, I make a really mean breakfast and I really enjoy. Is there any part of being home that is good? Is there like a nice tree outside your window? I really mean it. Or also with travel, like, it's so often like this feeling of like adventure and freedom, right? So is there any part of home, or is there any place in your life that you currently feel really free, where you have that feeling? One does not simply walk into Mordor. That's really great. That's really great. Oh, Rio, I really want to go to Brazil. Yeah, bye, Matthew. Like, I really mean it. I want you all to, like, I want you to like yourself and your life a little bit more right now. That's what I think I like want to do on these lives or on these channels. And I want to like show you guys how you're capable of doing that in the moment. And you can trust like those feelings more and more and more. Trust those like when I say feelings, like that feeling of kind of like well-being and like whatever it is that you're actually seeking through like all the physical things that you're hoping for in life. This is like a side note, but I really like what my hair is doing. Anyway, I knew you were gonna ask that gift card. You know when like something becomes a thing and then it becomes a thing? It'll come to me. Okay, I'm probably gonna go. I've already gone over the time. I'm sorry. Do forgive me. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna go live on Saturday. It is Brian. Okay, you have to understand that like people have like changed their. Anyway, I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Um, okay, I got it. You love your mom? Do you like your bed? Do you like making money, saving up money? So like you live with your mom? So does that mean like you don't have to pay rent? Do you like your mom's cooking? Where do you live? Do you have video games? Probably not gonna be able to take those traveling. Is there something you like to eat at home? Like, there's probably something. And I'm not telling you that because, like, you're going traveling. But the feeling of traveling will be this, like, oh, life is going well and everything is lining up. Stay with me, right? Like, when you go traveling and you're going traveling, this is happening, okay? When that happens, I'm guessing that, and you could tell me, the feeling is gonna be like, oh, look at me, here I am. Everything lined up, everything was perfect. I'm actually doing it. It's happening. Like, I'm so excited. Life is so fun. Like, the world is open to me. I don't know. It's gonna be like, oh, life is exciting, right? So if you can have that feeling now, that travel is gonna happen. That travel is gonna come in. Opportunities are gonna come in. Things are gonna occur in an exciting way. And things are gonna get easier and easier and easier from this excited, open, appreciative place, right? So while you're living your life right now, if you can feel that version of you that is traveling, you get to be that guy right now. So can you be that guy right now? Can you be the guy who's traveling even before you're traveling? And if you can do that, you can do anything. I'll just let you know that. If you can do that, you're actually free, right? Like travel is freedom. If you can do that, if you cannot be defined by like your setting or the way that you're looking at situations and feel free in your heart, then you're actually free, aren't you? Maybe this is like the teaching ground for you finding freedom and that it never leaves you. Finding adventure and that it never leaves you. It never leaves you. You're drawing comics, playing video games, college and work, but yeah, for real. Okay, you're gonna go away. Drawing comics sounds amazing. Playing video games sounds amazing. I guess I'm just saying, focus on the feeling, focus on the travel, focus on the good, as opposed to anything that occurs badly for you right now, okay? And that focus is everything, all right? that focus. Train your focus. I'm really serious about that, okay? Bye, Justin. If I travel to the toilet, yes. I don't know what that meant. I'm really sorry about your dad. I'm gonna go, okay? But yeah, this was so much fun, and like I really appreciate you guys for jumping on with me. I know it's been a while, and yeah, I'm glad that we could just pick up where we left off. Yeah, I got that. I can tell you're a very, very good person. Thank you for being here. Mission complete. Well done. Okay, I love you guys so much. I really do. Connor, thanks. Yeah, stay cool. Stay cool. Bye.